I want to say, so what I'm trying to do is hold space for us to talk about sex. Because unfortunately, in this country and in many places, we don't have opportunities just to kind of have ordinary conversations about sex and sort of people's experiences and answer questions. Like, we don't have that. And so I'm grateful to Hope for providing me the opportunity to sort of have this space with you all to have this kind of conversation. The trick is we're gonna try to have this conversation without sexualizing me. And so it's really important that we kind of take a minute to talk about what that means so that we can kind of have this respectful and interesting conversation, right? So what I mean by sexualizing me is basically, or sexualizing someone, shout out to Captain Awkward, folks who, so this is basically sharing your pants feelings without consent from the person you're sharing them with. Pants feelings. Many of us have them, not everybody, that's okay. But you know, they're kind of a private and intimate thing. So the thing about pants feelings, right? So if I'm at a con like this and I'm giving a talk about sex or sex tech, which I do, and you come up to me after the talk and you're like, great talk. Cool, awesome, thank you, I appreciate that. Like, that's totally fine. If you come up to me after the talk, oh, things are happening, and you say, oh, you're hot. That's pants feelings. That's rogue pants feelings. I didn't want to hear about that. We're not in that kind of relationship. Like, that requires like a level of intimacy and consent. You know, so just no, that's not great. And in fact, it doesn't really matter if I'm standing up. Oh, hey, it's my slides. All right, so here's scumbag Steptagon, who has approached me. I was like, oh, you're hot. Oh God, that's pants feelings. No. And in fact, it would still be just as awful if I were just like out in the grocery store. It doesn't even matter that I'm talking about sex. If I were just out in the grocery store and Septagon comes up and is like, you're hot. I'm like, oh God, no, that's pants feelings. I did not consent to this. This is kind of gross. And it doesn't matter where it is, right? This is a level of intimacy with you and your pants feelings that I have not consented to, right? I am not an object here for your sexual pleasure, right? I'm a human being. I have just as much right. Yeah, thanks for the people. I hear the snaps. Thank you. Yeah, actually, I'm not an object, right? No, just no, right? And so here's a real life example. I got this message on Facebook, May 25th of this year. Please excuse my intrusion, and I really hope you don't mind me saying, considering you probably get messages like this all the time, but you are absolutely yummy, Rose emoticon. Actually, no, I don't get messages like this all the time because most people realize that sharing your pants feelings with someone you are not in a relationship with is gross. No, this is pants feelings. No, let's not, please. So here's the thing. The fact that someone talks about sex does not mean they have consented to receive your pants feelings. And in fact, the fact that someone exists or that you may find them attractive does not mean they have consented to receive your pants feelings. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hold some space to talk about sex, ideally without sexualizing me or anybody else. Awesome.